I'm Tracy, and welcome to Esquire Wellness Mocktail Minute, a companion to Sidebar Saturdays. So pull up a chair and let's talk about mocktails today. So, if you enjoy cocktails, I guarantee you that you can enjoy a mocktail even more. There's so many things that you can do with a mocktail, between infusing syrups and muddling fruits and adding flavored soda waters and rimmers and that type of thing. And so I'm really excited every week to share a different mocktail recipe with you, and I hope that you will enjoy them. If you want to use alcohol, you can always add alcohol, but I would like to do this and just show you how that you can use some different things that, like some soda water, some sparkling water, some fruit juice, some muddled fruit, and that it can be just as refreshing as that nice cocktail. So first, I'd like to tell you a little bit about some of the different tools that you will need. And the tools are going to be just the same. If you already have a regular bar, then you pretty much probably have all of these. Obviously, you're going to need your mixers, your cocktail shaker, you're going to need a measurer, some other things. This is kind of, if you can still make, if you like that smoked old fashioned or those smoked cocktails, you can also make smoked mocktails. You can just take it and you can fire up your little board and smoke something up, and it'll taste just as good. Some other things that you're going to need, I would also say, would be a mason jars. These are always good. These are good if you want to make infused syrups or any type of infused juices or anything like that. This is always good to have on hand, are some mason jars. So those are some of the tools that I would recommend that you have, and you probably already have them. Oh, and definitely a muddler. You're going to want a muddler because you're always going to be muddling usually a lot of fruit to make that mocktail refreshing. So those are going to be your tools. Now for fruits, I would say always on hand, just whatever your favorite fruit is, always have it on hand. If you have some extra fruit at the end of the week that you're about to throw out, take it and muddle it up and put it in a refreshing drink. Personally, I love blackberries, so I always have blackberries in the house to muddle. Strawberries are another favorite, so those are two that you may want to have. Other things that you're always going to probably want to have on hand is going to be your lemon, and definitely your lime, and of course some cherries, just in case you want to garnish or even to throw a cherry in there. Now, if you like that flavor of a smoked old fashioned, oranges are always good. That helps to open up flavor of drinks, and so having some orange or some orange peel on hand, that's also another good thing. Definitely you're going to want herbs. I would say mint definitely all the time. If you want something refreshing, that's always good. If you like more of a savory drink or you like a smoked drink, then rosemary is good. You can take some rosemary, you can light it up, you can smoke it as well, or with smoked chips. Put it in the glass and you can have a very flavorful drink. And plus, these are always good for garnish as well. You can garnish with these, and you can garnish with fruit as well. So, what are you going to be using in place of your mixers? I would say to always have on hand, definitely always have some white grape sparkling water, and also have some lemon lime sparkling water. The white grape just kind of goes for anything. You can use this pretty much for anything. Lemon lime is good if you're going to want to maybe make like a margarita or something like that. Lemon lime is always good, or even lime sparkling water is good as well if you're trying to do like a virgin margarita. So definitely have some sparkling water. Your sodas and your tonics, definitely I would say you have good tonic and soda water. If you're not spending all of that money on alcohol and top shelf liquor, then you can probably splurge a little bit on your soda waters. I believe that Fever Tree, I believe that their motto is if 3/4 of it is a mixer, then it better be the best, or may as well be the best, something along those lines. And I would definitely say that Fever Tree is probably one of the best soda waters. A good premium club soda. Some of the other ones that are good, if you're a tonic person, I'm personally not a tonic person, but these flavored tonics are good. They have, Fever Tree has a cucumber tonic water. If you are into, and this is a different brand, but if you're into gin, you can even get juniper tonic and club soda, which is a little bit better. So that gives you a bit of a gin flavor because you have the juniper. So that's a good one to have on hand if you like gin. If you like smoky drinks, I highly recommend smoky ginger ale. You can use your smoker. If you have a little mini torch, you can use that. But if you don't, and you just want a little bit of a smoky flavor, you can always put in a little bit of the smoky ginger ale. And it kind of also has the look of bourbon, so you can use that. Use a little bit of lemon peel, put maybe some blackberries in it, and there you go. Ginger beer is always good. I use diet ginger beer. Of course, regular ginger beer is just as good. Just depends on if you're watching sugar or not. But these would probably be the main things that I would say that you would want to have on hand if you're going to have mixers. And again, if you're not buying that top shelf alcohol anymore, then you can afford to have probably some of these mixers. Some other things would be, you just want to have like some fruit juices on hand, some cranberry. Here's some diet cranberry, pineapple juice. You can always squeeze lemon or lime if you want fresh lemon or lime juice to go with the mixers, because a lot of them will call for that. If you don't want to go through all of that and making mixers, then I highly recommend having just some different non-alcoholic mixers on hand. This is a good one. This is Casamigos. This is from the brand of George Clooney. He makes the tequila. And this is his brand, but it is, for this one is a blackberry basil smash. And there are a lot of things that you can even do with this mixer. You can mix it with a little bit of sparkling water. You could throw in a little bit of soda to have a little bit of a spritz to it. Muddle some muddle some blackberries. Add a little bit of rosemary. Add a little bit of mint. So there are a lot of things that you can do. If you're not a fruity person and you want more of a spice, there's even like virgin jalapeno margarita that you can make. And then you can take this and you can spice it up with some different rimmers. Like this is spicy margarita salt, spicy pineapple margarita salt, chili margarita salt. So there are different things that you can do. If you don't want to go out and buy something like that, you can always just get some regular margarita salt and then add some chili seasoning into it. So that's another cheap method to do, just to kind of play it out and see how you like it. Some other things I would say, last but not least, if you don't want to go out and buy the big drinks, then I would say at least get some syrups that you can use, and you can mix those in with some of your tonic waters or your sodas or that type of thing if you like flavor. This one I like because I try to and I eat a lot of carbs, and so this is the skinny syrups, but they have strawberry rosé, lemon elderflower, blueberry lavender. So these are good things to mix in, or you can get regular syrups. I would also say, speaking of elderflower, I would always keep some sort of elderflower on hand. Obviously, the Saint Germain, that's a liqueur, so that would have some alcohol in it. But you can have the syrups that would not have the alcohol and still give you the flavor, or you can even use elderflower essence. And this is good if you're trying to get that gin flavor. You can mix some of that with some of this juniper, have a little elderflower, and do some different things, and you could have yourself a nice little gin drink. So these are some of the things that I would say if you're going to stock up your mocktail bar, these would be some of the things that I would recommend that you try. One other thing, simple syrup. You have to always have some sort of simple syrup as well. If you don't buy the simple syrup, you can use 1 part water, 1 part sugar. Put that on the stove, let it simmer, and then once it thickens, then you can take it and you can put it in one of these mason jars, and you can infuse it with rosemary if you want some rosemary simple syrup, or mint if you want mint simple syrup. You can even do fruit if you like a fruity simple syrup. So there are a lot of things that you can do with that. But I would say if you're going to have a little mocktail bar, this would probably be how you would want to stock it. And so I hope that you found some of these things helpful, and there are some things that you would like. I will definitely be using these with some of my mocktail recipes. And I look forward to seeing you, or actually, I look forward to being there with you on Sidebar Saturdays for my podcasts. And I hope that maybe you'll make one of these mocktails and you'll comment and tell me how you like it. So thanks so much. And again, this is Tracy with Esquire Wellness, and join in for Sidebar Saturdays. Thank you.